Stop scrolling for a second, because if you own a Toyota Sienna, Honda Odyssey, or even a Kia Carnival, this might make you a little uncomfortable. BYD has just pulled the covers off the 2026 BYD Sealion MPV, and it's not playing by old minivan rules anymore. This is a fully electric family mover that promises more space, more tech, and way lower running costs, and it might be the reason traditional MPVs start feeling outdated fast. Zero fuel stops, whispered quiet driving, instant electric punch, and a cabin that feels more like a tech lounge than a people hauler. So here's a real question to kick things off. If this is where MPVs are heading, would you still buy a gas or a hybrid minivan in 2026? Welcome back to Motor Verdict Meet, where we break down new cars in a relaxed but detailed way so you actually know what matters before making a decision. Today we're diving deep into the 2026 BYD Sealion MPV, and we're going to walk around it exactly like you would in real life, starting from the backside, then moving to the left, the right, stepping inside, talking engine and performance, price expectations, and finally, whether this MPV really makes sense for modern families. Let's start at the backside, because this is where you immediately see how different the Sealion is compared to old-school minivans. The rear design is clean, wide, and very confident. There's a full-width LED taillight bar that stretches from one end to the other, giving the Sealion a planted premium look at night. It doesn't try to fake sportiness with exhaust cutouts or aggressive shapes. Instead, everything is purposeful. The tailgate is tall and almost perfectly vertical, which is exactly what families want for loading strollers, groceries, suitcases, or even furniture runs. The bumper design stays simple and functional, with subtle accents that keep things modern, without being overstyled. Compared to something like the Toyota Sienna, which still carries traditional minivan cues, the Sealion looks like it belongs to a new generation of electric family vehicles. Now walking around to the left side, the Sealion really shows its MPV priority space. First, but without looking bulky, the roofline is long and tall, clearly designed to maximize headroom in all three rows. But BYD does a smart job of hiding that height with blacked-out pillars and smooth character lines that reduce visual mass. The sliding doors are seamlessly integrated, almost disappearing into the bodywork, which gives it a cleaner profile than many rivals. Large alloy wheels fill out the arches nicely. And the flush door handles aren't just for looks, they help improve aerodynamics and efficiency. From this angle, the XCA feels less like a traditional minivan and more like a premium electric people mover. Here's something to think about. Does design actually matter to you in a family vehicle, or is space the only thing you care about? Moving to the right side, you'll notice the same design philosophy continues, balanced, clean, and modern. There's no unnecessary chrome overload, no awkward creases, just a smooth beltline and a confident stance. This symmetry in design makes the Sealion look expensive, even before you step inside, compared to rivals like the Kia Carnival, which leans heavily into SUV-inspired styling. The Sealion embraces its MPV identity, but modernizes it for the EV era. It's honest about what it is, and that confidence actually works in its favor. Now, let's talk about the front, because this is where the 2026 BYD Sealion MPV makes its electric identity obvious. There's no traditional grille here, because it doesn't need one. Instead, you get a smooth, sculpted nose that improves airflow and gives the SIA a futuristic presence. The LED headlights are slim, sharp, and connected by a light bar that stretches across the front, making the vehicle look wider and more planted. The front bumper adds subtle black and metallic accents for depth, but nothing feels overdone. Park this next to a Sienna or Odyssey, and it instantly looks like the newer, more advanced vehicle. Quick question for you. Do you prefer futuristic EV styling, or do you like when cars still look familiar? Step inside, and this is where the SIA really starts flexing on the competition. The interior doesn't feel like a basic family van at all. It feels more like a high-end electric lounge designed for people who spend real time in their cars. The dashboard is clean and modern, dominated by a large central touchscreen and a fully digital driver display. Everything is laid out logically, so it feels intuitive rather than overwhelming. Materials are soft, touch where it matters. With solid build quality and tasteful ambient lighting that makes night, driving feel calm and premium. Seating is one of the Shah's biggest strengths. Thanks to the flat EV floor, legroom is generous. In all 3 rows, and moving around the cabin feels effortless. The second row is where families will really feel the upgrade. Depending on the trim, you're looking at captain's chairs with power adjustment, heating, ventilation, and even massage functions. This isn't just a place for kids, it's a space adults will actually enjoy sitting in on long trips. Yes, the third row is genuinely usable. Adults can sit back there comfortably without feeling punished. Something many 3-row SUVs still struggle to achieve. Tech features are everywhere, but they're clearly designed with family life in mind. Expect advanced infotainment with smooth smartphone integration, multiple screens to keep passengers entertained, wireless charging pads and USB ports in every row. There's multi-zone climate control so everyone stays comfortable, panoramic. Glass that makes the cabin feel open and airy, and smart voice control that actually understands natural commands. Safety is a huge focus too, with a full suite of driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind, spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Compared to the Toyota Sienna, the SIA feels more digital, more advanced, and more future-ready. Be honest, how important is tech to you when choosing a family vehicle? Now, let's talk about the heart of the 2026 BYD Sealion MP, the powertrain. This MPV is fully electric, and that changes the entire driving experience. There's no engine noise, no vibration, and no gear shifts. Just smooth, instant torque the moment you press the accelerator. In city traffic, it feels effortless and relaxing. For families, that quietness alone is a huge upgrade, especially on long drives or school runs. Charging replaces fuel stops, and for many owners, overnight home charging means waking up every morning with a full tank. BYD's advanced battery technology is designed to deliver strong real-world range and long-term durability. That means the SIA isn't just for short commutes, it's built to handle longer family road trips as well. Performance isn't about speed records here, but the instant electric response makes it feel quicker and more responsive than many gas or hybrid minivans. The battery is mounted low in the floor, which lowers the center of gravity and improves stability. Combined with a comfort-focused suspension setup, the SIA delivers a smooth, composed ride that's perfect for families. Here's another question, Wood. You trust a fully electric MPV for long road trips with your family? Now let's talk price, because this is where things get really interesting. While official global pricing will vary by market, BYD is known for aggressively competitive pricing. The 2026 BYD Sealion MPV is expected to undercut many traditional rivals when you factor in fuel savings, lower maintenance costs, and available incentives in EV-friendly regions. When you compare long-term ownership costs against a hybrid like the Toyota Sienna, the XEA could end up being significantly cheaper to live with over time. That's a big deal for families watching their budgets closely. So let's bring everything together. The 2026 BYD Sealion MPV isn't just another minivan, it's a statement about where family vehicles are headed. Fully electric power, modern design, massive usable space, and tech that actually improves daily life make it feel like a genuine next generation MPV. It doesn't just compete with the Toyota Sienna, challenges the idea that gas or hybrid minivans are still the default choice. For families ready to embrace electric driving, the Sealion makes a very strong case. Now I want to hear from you. If the 2026 BYD Sealion MPV was available in your market, would you seriously consider it over the Toyota Sienna or Kia Carnival? Or are you still not ready to go fully electric with your family car? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit like, subscribe to Motor Verdict Meet, and follow the channel so you never miss our latest reviews and verdicts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.